When you walk with the Word of God, and the Word of God finds a place in your life, people will come to you because they see light. When you meditate upon the Word of God, you walk with the Word of God, people will come to you because they see justice. Because it is only the Word of God that can make you live in justice. It is only the Word of God that can make you live in peace. It is only the Word of God that can make you forgive those who have wronged you. So the carrier of the Word of God is a carrier of justice. The carrier of the Word of God is a carrier of forgiveness. The carrier of the Word of God is a carrier of peace. The carrier of the Word of God is a carrier of unity. The carrier of the Word of God is a carrier of charity, is a carrier of generosity. The carrier of the Word of God is a carrier of sacrifice for the salvation of others, for the salvation of people amongst us. So when we meditate upon the Word of God, we are supposed to live and speak justice. When we meditate upon the Word of God, we are supposed to live and speak peace. When we meditate upon the Word of God, we are supposed to live and speak forgiveness. When we meditate upon the Word of God, we are supposed to live and speak prayer every day. When we meditate upon the Word of God, we are supposed to live and speak hope into the lives of people around us. When we meditate upon the Word of God, we are supposed to live and be carriers of good news. Whoever meditates upon the Word of God does not carry bad news. He carries good news. This is what it means to walk with Jesus. This is what it means to meditate upon His Word every day. So learn to read the Word of God. Learn to teach with the Word of God. Because 2 Timothy chapter 3 from verse 16 to 17 says what? The Word of God is meant for teaching. It is meant for correction. It is meant to live in righteousness. But only when we meditate with such can we find such liberation. If you don't meditate upon the Word of God, you can never know the promises of God for you. You have to meditate upon the Word of God to know the promises of God for your family. You know what? He says in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, I alone know the plans I have for you. So how can you know His plans? It is by meditating upon His Word. It is by praying with His Word. It is by crying with His Word. It is by teaching with His Word. It is by saying, Lord, speak to me, for your servant is listening, as a result of His Word. But why are you too busy for the Word of God? Why are you too busy for that which will liberate you? Why are you too busy for that which will transform you? Kalmar Ubangiji ita ce kalmar ceto. Shi yasa yau Ikkilisiya ta ce da mu yau, mu zama masu karanta kalmar Ubangiji, mu zama masu yin addu'a da kalmar Ubangiji, mu zama masu yin waƙoƙi da kalmar Ubangiji. Amma yawancin mu da dama ba mu da ma Bible a cikin gidajenmu. Idan ba ka da littafi mai tsarki a cikin gidanka, to ya za ka yi ka sani alkawarar Ubangiji ga iyalanka? Idan ba ka da littafi mai tsarki a cikin gidanka, yaya za ka yi kai zaman addu'a a cikin gidanka? An ce ban gaskiya tana zuwa ta hanyar kalmar Ubangiji ne, Romawa Sura 10:17. To idan baka karanta kalmar Ubangiji ba, yaya za a yi ka samu ceto? Yaya za a yi ka samu ban gaskiya? Yaya za a yi ka san alkawarar da Ubangiji ke yi a cikin iyalanka? Idan ka karanta kalmar Allah zai kawo maka ceto. Idan ka karanta kalmar Allah zai kawo maka biyan bukatu. Idan ka karanta kalmar Allah zai cice ka. Zabura Sura 90 da kuma 99 haka ya gaya mana. Idan ka karanta kalmar Allah zai cice ka daga bala'i. To amma ba mu da shi a cikin gidajenmu. Kafin ma ka shiga cikin gonarka, idan kana da littafi mai tsarki, ka bude ka karanta, ka ce ya Ubangiji, a yayin da zan shiga cikin gonar tawa, bari albarkun kan kasance tare da ni. Amma a'a, mun kankama ta ikon karfin mu ne za mu iya yin abubuwa. Ba za mu iya yin komai ta hanyar karfin mu ba, sai ta hanyar Ubangiji. Idan ba mu ya hutun shuka mana bala'i, idan mun karanta kalmar Ubangiji, zai haska haskenta a cikin rayuwarmu, ya cire mana rayuwar mu yanzu. Shi ya halice mu, shi kaɗai zai iya cece mu. Shi ya mana kyautar ranar ita yau, shi kaɗai ya san abin da ya sa mana a ranar ita yau. Shi ya sa dole ne mu dinga amfani da kalmarsa, muna addu'o'i, mu yi amfani da kalmarsa, mu dinga yin abin da ya kamata a wanda ya karanta kalmar Ubangiji zai rayuwa mai kyau. Duk wanda ya karanta kalmar Ubangiji dole ne daga gafarta wa matarsa ya gafarta wa yayansa. Da kuma gafarta wa mijinta idan kuna karanta kalmar Ubangiji. Duk wanda yake karanta kalmar Ubangiji dole ne ya zama mai kauna. Whoever does not have love does not know the word of God. Whoever does not have peace does not know the word of God. Only His word can liberate you. Kalmar Ubangiji kada za ta iya baka salama. Idan ka karanta ta ko mutane sun yashe ka, ka koma ga kalmar Ubangiji. Ubangiji ba zai taɓa yashe ka ba. There is life in the word of God. When you read the word of God, God speaks to you through His word. And this is why the church is saying to you and me today, let us find time daily to meditate upon His word. His promises are lying hidden in His word. Even if it is 5 minutes, 5 minutes with the Lord can change your story. Even 1 minute with the Lord, meditating upon His word, He will whisper something to you that you will never believe in your life. There are things human wisdom cannot give you, but only the word of God. There are things human intelligence cannot give you, but only the word of God. So why not find time every day, even in your shops, in your business centers, as you open every day, the first thing you must open as you open your shop is the word of God. Say, Lord, I speak your word back to you, that you should speak testimony upon my life. When you speak His words to Him, He speaks healing to your life. When you speak His words to Him, He speaks liberation upon your life. When you speak His word back to Him, He speaks transformation upon your life. That is what God does. He who does not pray does not know the word of God. Because it is the word of God that we use in praying, not the words of men. This is what St. Paul, when he speaks to the faithful as he preached, he says the words we speak to you are not words of men, but the word of God. Because the word of men can fail you, but the word of God will never fail you. Because Jesus is our liberation. Jesus is our salvation. We all are baptized in His name. So focus on the word of God. If you focus on the words of men, you will suffer heart attack. Because men will always speak evil against you. But God will always speak good news upon your life. If you focus on the words of men, you will suffer hopelessness. Because men will never speak good things about you. Just like Nazareth. When Nathanael asked, can anything good come out of Nazareth? But what the Spirit says to him, come and see. Why did he say so? Because God is the one speaking in the city of Nazareth. So when you go to see, you see good news. So hold on to the word of God. Focus on God. Focus on your liberator. Focus on your salvation. Even in your sickness, say, Lord, speak your word upon my life. You are barren, say, Lord, speak your word upon my life. When Anna was barren, Penina, her fellow woman, what happened? She never spoke good news to her. She was mocking her that she couldn't conceive. And what happened to Anna? Scripture tells us she came to the altar of God and she lay there because she knows the word of God will never fail her. And that was when God spoke. He made her fruitful. It is only the word of God that can make you fruitful. Kalmar Ubangiji ne kada ne ya baka abin da kake bukata a rayuwa. Mutane ba za su mana abu mai kyau a kanka ba, amma Allah kada zai ta shi ya halace ka. Dole ne za ka ji lokacin da ka je gare shi zai faɗa abubuwa masu kyau a kan rayuwarka domin shi ya halace ka. Duk rana ka zama mai addu'a da kalmar Ubangiji. Duk rana ka zama mai yin waƙoƙi da kalmar Ubangiji. Duk rana ka zama mai tafiya da kalmar Ubangiji. There are things human wisdom cannot give you, but only the word of God. There are things human intelligence cannot give you, but only the word of God. So why not find time every day, even in your shops, in your business center, back to you that you should speak testimony upon my life. When you speak his words to him, he speaks healing to your life. When you speak his words to him, he speaks liberation upon your life. When you speak his word back to him, he speaks transformation upon your life. That is what God does. He who does not pray does not know the word of God. Because it is the word of God that we use in praying, not the words of men. This is what St. Paul, when he speaks to the faithful as he preached, he says the words we speak to you are not words of men, but the word of God. Because the word of men can fail you, but the word of God will never fail you. Because Jesus is our liberation. Jesus is our salvation. We all are baptized in his name. So focus on the word of God. If you focus on the words of men, you will suffer heart attack. Because men will always speak evil against you. But God will always speak good news upon your life. If you focus on the words of men, you will suffer hopelessness. Because men will never speak good things about you. Just like Nazareth. When Nathanael asked, can anything good come out of Nazareth? But what did he say to him? Come and see. Why did he say so? Because God is the one speaking in the city of Nazareth. So when you go to see, you see good news. So hold on to the word of God. Focus on God. Focus on your liberator. Focus on your salvation. Even in your sickness, say, Lord, speak your word upon my life. You are buried, say, Lord, speak your word upon my life. When Anna was buried, Penina, her fellow woman, what happened? She never spoke good news to her. She was mocking her that she couldn't conceive. And what happened to Anna? Scripture tells us she came to the altar of God and she lay there because she knows the word of God will never fail her. And that was when God spoke. He made her fruitful. It is only the word of God that can make you fruitful. Kalmar Ubangiji ne kadai zai iya baka abin da kake bukata a rayuwa. Mutane ba za su faɗa abu mai kyau a kanka ba, amma Allah kada da shi ya halace ka. Dole ne za ka ji lokacin da ka je gare shi zai faɗa abubuwa masu kyau a kan rayuwanka, domin shi ya halace ka. Duk rana ka zama mai alƙawa da kalmar Ubangiji. Duk rana ka zama mai yin waƙoƙi da kalmar Ubangiji. Duk rana ka zama mai tafiya da kalmar Ubangiji. Because the psalmist says what? Your light is a lamp for my feet and a light for my path. So without the word of God there is no light. Without the word of God there is no liberation. Without the light of God, the darkness we have born ourselves, we can never be liberated out of such. Believe in Jesus and he will liberate you. Believe in Jesus and he will give you peace. Believe in Jesus and he will conquer the evils in your families. Believe in Jesus and his word will bring about the breaking of the chains that have tied you down. You remember the story of Paul and Silas? When they were in prison, what happened? They never used the words of men. It was the word of God that we are using in prayer. And what happened? There was a prison break. The word of God can bring you prison break. For this was the situation between Paul and Silas. When they were held hostage, as a result of Jesus, they prayed using the word of God. And there was liberation for them. God will liberate you if you hold on to his word. God will transform you if you hold on to his word. For this is who Jesus is to us. Every day, make declarations using the word of God upon your life, upon your family, upon those around you. For he says, when you call upon me, I will answer you.